Mrs. Puddywuggy had a square cut punt, not a punt cut square, but a square cut punt. It was round at the back and blunt at the front. Blunt at the front. Mrs. Puddywuggy had a square cut punt. Red lorry, yellow lorry, 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 red lorry. Zing ding ding zing zing ding ding zing zing ding ding zing 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 ding ding zing zing ding ding zing zing ding ding zing 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 ding ding zing zing ding ding zing zing ding ding zing zing. Are we live now? We may well be live. If we're live, hello. Is that coming through live?
I don't know,
Hello there. My name's Heybus, and I'm here today to play you some songs. And I'm here because of the very good people of Audiotrope. Thanks, Audiotrope. I love you. And I'm here in a very special place. This, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the venue. This is a gym ideas collective space, the proprietor of which is my very best friend, mattmytrainer.com, who we may even see later on, we just don't know. So this is where I am. In fact, let's start this off, shall we? Computer, please open the venue.
You are listening to Heybus coming straight out of the venue. Big shout out to Audiotrope. One love. Carry on, Heybus. Who's the man? You the man. That's who.
So, turns out I'm the man. Who knew? So, yeah, for the next hour or so, strap yourselves in. We don't know what's going to happen yet. So I'm going to play some songs. Get a guitar, I suppose.
Who's lovely then?
So I just want to point out in the back there, I've got my commentator. That is mattmytrainer.com. Best friend in the world. Also, I'm in his bubble because I live in a van on my own. With no shower. So I'm in Matthew's bubble, so I get the use of this fantastic venue and his shower, which is great for me. And I smell nicer, so it's probably best for everyone. Right, I don't know who's here. I can't really tell. Going live soon. It doesn't even say it's.
Yeah, you're on, mate.
Oh, I'm on. Okay. Well, I'll start off by just playing a song. I thought I'd go a little trip through the life of Heybus. So this is one of the first songs I wrote about 20 years ago, and it's about a time when I lived in Palmer's Green, just after university, in a house we affectionately nicknamed the Slum of Palmer's Green. Sometimes I've got nothing to say, but I'll say it anyway. Sometimes I change my state of mind, cause it's not hard to do. Sometimes I drink and smoke cause it makes me feel alright. A lot of the time I'm probably not that clever, just not that clever. Mooching around and having ideas is the way we spend our days. Or outside the pub with a spliff on the go, drinking pints of wife beater. I could have made a film or written a play, but we always get too shit-faced. Most of the time we're probably not that clever, just not that clever. No, we're not that clever. Maybe we could be clever. 20 years ago we weren't that clever, no. And that's how that finishes. Let's see, this is the weird thing for me. I'm just talking to a screen, and normally you get the visceral feel of an audience staring back at you, and you get that immediate response, and I don't have it. I was dubious about this. I was dubious about like how this would feel. And it feels like this, turns out. I'm just shouting in a room on my own, which is nice. Anyway, I'll continue with some more songs. This is going to continue with the theme of, I've used continue twice in the same sentence. That's poor, isn't it? I'm better than that.
Don't overthink it, bro.
Don't overthink it. All right, cheers, bro.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, so this is another song written in the same house. Basically, I woke up one morning and my friend had emptied the entire contents of my wardrobe on top of me in my bed and tipped the wardrobe on me as well, so I couldn't move. And it was after the previous evening where we all smashed glasses on each other's heads. It was fun. It was better in my head though. I'll just play this one. Waking up and thinking that I'm paralysed. Then I realise there's a wardrobe on my legs. Furniture removal's not my business, so I think about the beer I drank and the pain that's in my head. Why does it have to be Sunday again today? I lie awake until my housemate comes and says, there's a wardrobe on your legs. Remembering the pub last night, you told us all to smash our glasses on your head. Oh yeah. At least now I know why my head hurts again this Sunday. Thank you. And that's so I used to write really short songs, basically 20 years ago. That's a whole song. Is anyone else warm? It's just me. I'm already getting toasty in here. Matthew, can we de-toast?
Yeah.
Okay. Computer, turn the heating down, please.
I found more than one thermostat in Matt's account. Please try again and let me know which thermostat.
There's more than one thermostat in Matt's account. How many thermostats have you got?
None of your business.
How many? Number one. Computer, turn off thermostat number 1, please.
A few things share the name thermostat 1.
You got this.
Which one did you
I
want?
turned it off on my phone.
It's alright, it's already been turned off. Okay, let's get to know you guys a little bit. Hello there. Oh, it's looking a bit red and blotchy, but still, keep drinking the wine, we'll be okay. So, let's play another song, shall we? What are we? 6 minutes in. How about a shout out? Who have we got watching? I want to give a big shout out, first of all, to the wonderful Joseph Maudsley and Dom G. Birch, who I've toured with on many occasions as an actor, and they're both wonderful humorists. They're very tall as well. Dom is the tallest, or sometimes he might just be stood closer to you. We don't really know. So anyway, shout out to those boys whom I love very dearly. Hello, boys. Don't worry, we will play together again one day. So this whole COVID thing. So this is the weird thing for me. Like normally, there's an audience for interaction, for banter. So there's some you know, a little bit of a dialogue, if you will, or some feedback. But without it, I may just ramble on, unfettered and unchecked, and just talk utter bollocks. You know, which I suppose is part of my thing. But this with the camera being like the unblinking witness that draws your soul into it. So I give of myself, but I receive. It's weird. It's really weird. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I feel like I'm in some sort of dystopian future that has been talked of in the sci-fi genre for a long time. Okay, play a song then. This song's called Superhero. When I was a little bitty boy, just up off of the floor, I could climb real well up the banister rail, and I thought it was a superpower. I'd hide my super suit around the house, and a t-shirt with my name on, and a mask to protect my identity, but a t-shirt with my name on. Maybe not too bright, I just wanted to help, and even to this day, I still feel like a superhero every time I wear a wetsuit, and I feel invincible when I'm drunk. So if you've ever done me wrong, you better hope that you don't meet me drinking vodka in a wetsuit down the pub. If you were a superhero, what would your superpower be? Could you run real fast or jump real high or poo really far? Would you be the one with the laser eyes or the skin of a lizard? Be the little bloke with the thunder thighs or the girl who controls blizzards? Have power over your badger friends, or could you turn things into fruit? We can all feel like superheroes wetsuit. And we'll feel invincible, so let's get drunk on the internet. But if you've ever done me wrong, you better hope that you don't meet me drinking Pernod in a wetsuit down the club. I only need a few more people to complete my supergroup. If you think you've got what it takes, come and see me afterwards. Or like email me probably, because you can't come and see me because of COVID restrictions. If you can piss into the wind or always have slightly warm hands, affect the lighting wherever you go to complement your skin tone. If you've got 20/20 hindsight, I'll smell like someone else. If you always turn up in the nick of time in your yellow lycra suit. We can all feel like superheroes every time we wear a wetsuit. And we'll feel invincible, so let's get drunk. Fuck it, it's Friday. But if you've ever done me wrong, fucking hope that you don't meet me drinking champagne in a wetsuit with your mum. Computer, applause. Good. So I do have my own applause. Let's just come and have a look at this now. Can't see if there's any comments or how does it? Heybus Audiotrope live. If I put this video is live now, if I put it on there, oh, it's a slight delay. Oh, the miracle of technology. Oh no, I think I just ripped my trousers. So yeah, so how's everyone's COVID going? It's been weird. It's been weird for me. I live in a van, I live on my own. So the isolation part of it hasn't been that bad until I realised I'm one of nature's huggers. I believe hugs and music are the purest forms of communication. I would hug friends and strangers alike indiscriminately, and then to go from that to like no hugs. I did the first 6 weeks of the first lockdown and I got really depressed and I couldn't work out why. And I realised it's because I hadn't touched another human being for 6 weeks. And it's messed up how much we need each other's contact. For me, specifically, personally, I mean, I know other people are quite introverted and don't want to be touched, but for me to miss that actual physical contact, that's when, in the first lockdown, I came and bubbled with MattMyTrainer.com. Oh, he shut his door. He shut his little door. He doesn't want me to think I'm intruding on his space better than. So I came and bubbled with them because being on your own, it sucks. So let's have a look and play another song, shall we? Let's see where we're at with this. I think I'm going to step it up now. This is a song about, you know when you break up with someone, which is rubbish. I mean, interpersonal relationships always can be very trying. When you break up with someone and you have that moment of like, why is that not? G-string keeps slipping. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, but you wake up one morning and you're like, do you know what? It still hurts. I still miss that person, but I'm gonna be okay. You know, I'm gonna get through it. And this is just a kind of I wrote this after a breakup. It's really hard to concentrate on tuning and talking at the same time, and when it's on video. So I don't even know if anyone's watching. There could be no one, there could be everyone. Oh, I know the Bars boys are watching. Big shout out to all the Bars crew, and all watching on the internet and everything. I'll play this for you boys then. So this is called Onision. I played a song before for the girl that it was written for. She smiled politely, but her eyes told me she was frightened. Not that it was a scary song at all. Could have been the snot bubble that formed while I sang. I was crying. My love, don't you pity me? I'll be alright given time. Reckon I might just slip away. Grease my hand up, play with mine. Sitting home alone, wanking at the internet. Trouble is you get a lot of cock on chat roulette. And amigos just the same, you see. Why aren't there many girls out there who'd like to flick their bean with me? But my love, don't you pity me? I'll be alright given time. I'm gonna go and grease my left hand up, 'cause I'm ambidextrous, fine. So if you're contemplating suicide, your wife has left, you've lost your job, and now your dog is gonna die, my friend, please heed my advice. Just bash the bishop, pull the pud, shake hands with the governor of love. But my love, don't you pity me? I'll be alright on my own. Gonna go and grease up both my hands. Have a party in my pants. Everyone's invited, obviously after COVID restrictions have been lifted. Choke the chicken, crack one off, master bacon, meat, Rosie Hancock, fish and mister with a five-knuckle shuffle, or a dance alone with a one-eyed sailor. Crank the love pump, hit the ceiling. If you get that depressing feeling, hold on tight to the snake of delight, and that will see you through the night. But my love, don't you pity me? I'll be alright on my own. Reckon I might just slip away. Spend some time in my own home. Yes, whoops from the back room. Thank you, all of you, thank you. If you are even, if there's a hell, here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors and peoples. Good. I've got a bit of sweat on now, don't mind admitting it. Is it time? What time is it? Is it time for a love song? Is it time for a love song? That's the question. I think I will play a love song. I've only ever written one love song to a girl who we were together for 3 years. Which is the longest for me, it really is the longest. I average about 2 years in a relationship before someone works out that I'm probably not going to change, and off they fuck. But this is about a beautiful woman. I hope she's watching. I don't know if you're watching there, Liz, but if you are, hello. Shut up! I'm getting heckled in a whisper from the back, so you can't hear it. It's like, you know, like Jabba's little mate, like Salacious Crumb, I believe his name was, on the show. He's got his own agenda in there with his spinning plant. Can't see the spinning plant from here. Completely lost my fucking thread now. Oh yes, I was telling a story. So I wrote this song, and it's quite cute the way that her and I met and got together, so I'll tell you the story. It was a festival 2013. It was, I played a gig on the Saturday night that went really, really well, played about 8 o'clock. I then partied from finishing the gig till sometime Sunday mid-afternoon, about 6 o'clock, passed out in my tent, absolutely hammered, woke up a couple of hours later, I was playing with a venue called the People's Front Room. Big shout out to the People's Front Room, the most amazing venue, amazing collective of musicians. I'll tell you more about them in a bit. Anyway, I've woken up after a couple of hours sleep, bumbled into the back of the venue, and the one and only Linda Bloor, hopefully she's watching, said to me, Heybus, you're up. Great, can you play at 8? I said, yeah, no problem. What time is it? She said, 12 minutes to 8. I went, right, fuck. And I fell out the back of the tent. I was twatted. Now, the one and only Liz Pendleton watched this happen. She witnessed this idiot come steaming in and then fire out the back of the tent, preparing himself to play in 10, 12 minutes, to which she thought, I'm going to watch this and see what happens. So I played. I went outside, first of all, and I had a bottle that was half full of vodka and half full of ginger beer. So I just got that in me, to re-equilibralise. And then I started playing the gig, and Liz heckled me. She did a very funny hit. She heckled me with a funny joke which I can't remember. And as I started to come back, it was something about narcolepsy. As I started to come back to her, she fell down asleep as though she was narcoleptic, which was very funny. So then after the gig, we're hanging out, and she was with a couple of guys, and I'm chatting to one of the guys, and she's over there chatting to someone else. And I just assumed they were partners in some way. I said, okay, so are you with Liz then? And she did this, and it was so cute. She just came straight up like a fucking 14-year-old, just came up and went, no, he's married to someone else. Like that, and it was very cute. And then a little bit later, I found her mooching around on her own outside the front of the venue. So I just took her by the hand, took her to my tent, and then we had a beautiful 3 years. Well, yeah, no, a beautiful 3 years. In fact, we broke up and we had a week of dates because we knew it was over, we knew we were finishing, but we had some stuff planned in, so we just went, well, fuck it, let's spend a beautiful week together. So if you are watching, Pendle Screw, I fucking love you, darling. And, I don't know what that was. And this is for you. Did I tune that? Now spends another hour tuning his guitar like a twat. So this is called Pendle Screw. It's about the relationship I had with the wonderful Elizabeth Pendle Screw. And it goes almost entirely like this. Someone asked me if I had any standards. I misheard and said, make mine a double. Don't worry, I'll pay for the next round. By the way, can you lend me 20 quid? He was just a boy then, your handsome narrator, unofficial self-appointed captain of the house, an angry young man with a chip on his shoulder, once punched a hippie because he spat in his mouth. I mean, I'm not a violent man, but that's just uncouth. A narcoleptic girl asleep on a river. She was jelly tots and all things nice. An octopus peacock, a linguistic designer. Met at a festival on the Isle of Wight. Rock! Living on a rooftop when we first met. The night she told me I'm not his wife. He inevitably ended up on your insurance. You started calling me a trouble and strife. We were drunk, you asked me what is love, is it like being best friends? That you get to touch, then you threw up out the door of my tent. When you brought your hair back in, you asked me for some toothpaste. You rinsed your mouth out, then you kissed me again. And I thought, she's the girl for me. This girl is fucking ace. But it's hard to write a love song without sounding cheesy. It's probably why I never tried. But you saved me from the breakup songs by making things easy. This one's for you, the love of my life. At best of all, I met my baby. At best of all, I met my baby. She's mighty fine, she says she's all mine. Nothing's gonna bring me down. At best of all, I met my baby. At best of all, I met my baby. She's mighty fine, she says she's all mine. And nothing's gonna bring me down. I took a bow then. I hope I didn't take it where it was undeserved and ungiven. Probably time for a different hat. There we go. Chaz Thorogood, if you're watching, this is the one that I woke up, I hung out with you, I woke up and this was in my bed. So, don't know if it's anything to do with you. Anyway, let's see what else I've written. I wrote a load of notes. This is what I do with gigs. I tend to write a set list so I can ignore it. A few things that have been bugging me recently. Sriracha sauce. You know sriracha sauce, the twisty bit at the top? I can never work it out. Is it just me? It's like that's been pissing me off. And why has stuff not got prices on in B&M bargains? I hate having to ask for the price. And if it's not got the price on, I won't buy it. These things I think are funnier in my head. Probably better if I don't. Maybe if I just keep these to myself. Anyway, I digress. So, I was, Matt, when Matt and I were younger, when we first had like cars and stuff like that, we used to do a game called the BP Wave game, where if you're driving, you're following someone, or the BP Wave game is essentially, you drive past someone, you beep and you wave, and that's it. But it's to a stranger. Because if anyone beeps, if you hear a car beep and you look around and someone's waving, everyone waves back, it's brilliant. And so when we were younger, it was Matt in front and then me behind her and another friend of ours behind, all three separate cars. And there was a little old woman and we drove past and Matt beeped and waved, and so she sort of waved slightly confused. So I beeped and waved. She waved and then my mate sprinkled behind, beeped and waved. And it was hilarious. But then recently I decided to take it, this is before COVID, I decided to take it one further. So I just pulled up some traffic lights and there was a dude stood there and I just leant over, opened the passenger door and I said, "There's no time, get in!" And he did. And went and had a coffee. Again, this is funnier with an audience, I think. Although I have an audience, this is the weirdness that I think we should address, we should discuss. Let's see what else I've written down about it. It doesn't matter, fuck it, I'll just play a song. Let's go with that. So, this is about the summer. It's called Summer Fun Times. It's a bit cold in there now. Computer.
No, don't worry about that, I'll do it.
just heard out at the back. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Computer, turn on the heating. So my man at the back's turning on the heating. Again, big shout out to mattmytrainer.com. Here we are in the glorious venue, which is next door to a wonderful family called the Tuttons, where you've got Mark's the dad, Lauren, Mark and Lauren, Ollie, and I forget what Elaine. Sorry, I forgot your name, Elaine. It's because I fancy you a bit, and to remember it would be more difficult. I'm digging a hole here, Mark. I was trying to be funny, Mark, and I can't see either of your faces, but now I'm just imagining what you're like. You could be laughing at me, you could be angry. I don't know. This is a weirdness. There's a I think that was probably only funny for me. Anyway, just play the song. summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mom's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. So I've been kicking around in the summertime in a big van with my best lady, smoking the hay cause I'm Heybus and hay is really good weed. Just drinking and singing the whole summer long with love and a whole lack of greed. Like Parappa the Rapper presenting a crack and exciting and make you believe. Every syllable dropped in with verbal dexterity of a man like Clay B maybe, simile without substance, like a squirrel who's just burned his favourite Nikes. In the summertime, when the living is easy, fish are jumping and the cotton is high, not quite as high as me. Your daddy's rich, trust fund, your mom's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I'll tell you why, wickety why, brickety wickety why. Take a look at yourself and know that you're special. Your chances of birthday are fucking incredible. You're alive, not alone in a sea of energy. Now breathe. I'm here to give you the love that I give to a girl who's already 3 cats deep. But you're here for a purpose, you're part of the whole interconnectedness that runs through the soul of every living thing, plant, animal, tree, and you and me. But I'm the one at the doors of the supermarket, opening them up like I'm a Jedi. In the summertime, when the living's so easy, fish are jumping, and the cotton is high, not quite as high as we were, remember? Your daddy's rich, and your mama, she's smoking hot. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna be finishing off to be telling you why. I'm not trying to be funny, but I can't help it sometimes. A lot of what I say ends up with a punchline. Life's too short to be serious, so am I. But if I'm taking the piss out of you, it's because you make it easy to do. But it's done out of kindness, I kick because I love you, and just because I'm high I don't think I'm above you, but I'm seeing things real clearly right now. Because now is the power, it's all that exists for shaping your future, your moment is this, so try and live it well. And one of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Spread your wings and then take to the sky. Till that morning comes, fuck all gonna harm. With your local friendly neighborhood Heybus standing by. I'm gonna be standing right by, watching you when you're sleeping. Not in a weird way though. Like watching over like a guardian angel. Like an avenging guardian angel. Watching over people. Not in a weird way. The end. Thank you. So, how are you? How's it all going? I've got loads of songs written down there. I don't know where to go with that.
I want to know what the people are saying.
Yeah, what are the people saying?
People are saying teacup and cup cut.
Oh,
They're saying,
really? Who's saying that?
We got Kina.
Kanan saying teacup. Oh, Kanan.
There you go.
Kanan, I don't play that one anymore.
Oh, come on.
I will play you a song though, Kanan. I will play you a song. Let's see what I'm going to play for Kanan. Okay, this is a song for Kanan. Actually, I know the one I'm going to play for Kanan because Kanan was my guitar teacher there for a little while. A fantastic musician and jolly nice chap all round. He's married now because, you know, all the good ones are, aren't they? Just not like me, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. So Kanan, this one's for you, and the reason this is for you is because one of the things I learned from Kanan was the Travis Pick style. And after I learned it, I then wrote this song. It's quite cold in here though, so my hands, I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we'll try it anyway. So last year I decided to give up Facebook completely. So the only way to get hold of me was to swipe right on Tinder. So I just didn't speak to anyone. Which segue beautifully, seamlessly leads me into this song. It's simply called Tinder. This is for Kanan Kani. Kanan, this was for you, bro. So I found this thing called Tinder, recommended by my ex. Seemed like a good place to me to find some casual sex. There were lots of things on offer, it's the way it seems. So I'm like a child in a sweet shop, but the ladies on here are all looking for the man of their dreams. It's the way it seems. Dreams, it's the way it seems. So I made myself a profile, it's what you're supposed to do, including likes and dislikes and some things I think might impress you. I can ride a motorbike, I write songs and I ride a surfboard too. Even got really small feet, so I might sometimes make me possibly ask, can I borrow your shoes? Can I borrow your shoes? Shoes, I'm only joking. I'm not joking. Size 6, if anyone's. It's like browsing through a catalogue or a deck of people top trumps. Not looking to be a hookup, Tinderella or a one-night stand. Sometimes that's all I want. Most times I'm complex. Sometimes I think I should just slip off home on my own. Give myself a hand. Give myself a hand. I love a round of applause. What do you think I meant? If you like the look of someone, well then swipe them to the right. You can even swipe them upwards, give them a super like. Have a care that you don't take this action into real life. I did it accidentally and the girl in question, quite rightly so, stabbed me with a knife. Stab me with a knife. Knife, 15 stitches. Cause we've all been spoiled by Disney, we've all been spoiled by porn. Not sure Prince Charming exists or the girl from Anal Fun 4. It's not all crispy end bits, gotta take the rough with the smooth. But if you're prepared to lower your standards, I mean, you know, just a little bit, I'll take a chance on you. Chance on you. If you can take a chance on me, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Everybody take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. 2 more, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Slow it down, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Thank you, and I hope you were joining in at home. So that one was for Kanan Keeney. And also, as I'm shouting out, I'd also like to shout out to the one and only Alba Torresette, Alba of Onision fame, who has been working with me this year on my singing. Obviously all COVID safe and etc. and online and stuff like that. But she's a wonderful teacher and a beautiful person, and the lovely James Graham. I'm not just going to list all my friends. I could just list all my friends, couldn't I? No, that would take too long. It is weird being uninterrupted, like stream of consciousness, because I'll never run out of anything to say, I don't think, but the quality of content will diminish as we progress, and probably as I drink more. Anyway, let's. So that was for this is another one I wrote while I'm just after a tour. Have I mentioned Odd Socks yet? If I've not mentioned the mighty Odd Socks Theatre, oh no, I said I didn't mention it. So Odd Socks Productions, Andy Barrow and Ellie Mackenzie Barrow. Andy Barrow, Ellie Mackenzie. I think Ellie, do you double barrel that? Are you even watching? We don't know. But it's Odd Socks is a theatre company that specialise in making Shakespeare and the classics accessible, very, very comic, very fun. And I did 13 tours with them, worked with them for about 10 years. Wonderful people. They've just bought a church somewhere. Bit of an non sequitur that, so I'll just move on. Yes, so Annie and Ellie, big shout out to them. And I was on tour and I there was a girl. There's always a girl. And we had a thing, and then we parted ways. And it was perfect. It was perfect. It was a beautiful little affair. It was hard to let it go, but I'm so glad that we. Okay, so this is about a girl. I wonder if she's watching. It's called Summer Rain. It rained all summer last. When I first met you in the park, you said I caught your eye. I don't recall it being thrown. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But you looked so pretty that day with your eyes and your teeth and your brand new earrings and the way that you wore my hat. It made me want to laugh and cry. 'Cause you could never be the girl I want you to. You're with that other man. You gave me just enough to keep me wanting you. Was that part of a plan? And remember the supermarket? You chased me up the frozen aisle and the film with Michael J. Fox in it, which kept us laughing all the while. And remember that cottage we lived in? I carried you up the stairs and only one shower in the morning. Water pressure's affected by the cows, apparently. But you could never be the girl I want you to. You're with that other man. You gave me just enough to keep me wanting you. Was that part of a plan? Now we've danced our game. You write to tell me of your life and how you are ever changed. To once have had me by your side. Side to side, 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 side. And remember, oh, no, that's wrong. And I promise I'll never forget you. Being honest but not being true. And I promise I'll never regret you. You've left that other man. But you told me something then that we both now know is true. But now I understand. She's got a kid now, I think. Fantastic, I know. I was thinking of fondly. That was called Summer Rain. And I wrote it after a summer of outdoor touring theatre where it rained, 2007. Remember that, 2007? That was the summer we had the first big floods that are now they're seasonal floods that we have because of climate change, probably. So, you know, I do my bit for climate change. I'm a vegan, yeah? So, well, I mean, I still like, you know, wear leather and eat meat, but in my head, in my soul, I'm a vegan. I don't really eat meat unless Ben Jones is watching, in which case, thanks for the chicken. I think I might have to switch to beer. This wine's Matty, please have a beer. So, how are we doing so far? Can I get any comments up on here? Let's have a look at this then, should we? How are you getting all the comments, Matt? How is this?
Aaron Agnes.
You know, but
Oh, right. Okay.
No, can I have one of my beers?
Oh, where is your beer?
In your fridge?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry mate. Just can't get a fucking staff, can you?
What do you need to know, bro?
I can't remember. I can't remember what I asked. Okay, I'll get a set list back up here. Let's have a look at where we're going. So, also, just want to give a few more shout outs. Samuel Fox, who delivers coffee, thanks mate, who delivers coffee. He's imported the beans from Mexico, I believe. He's roasted them, and then he'll cycle on his push bike and deliver them to people. And I got some off him last week, and they're delicious. So Samuel Fox, there should probably be some sort of link. I should probably know some details. I don't, so good luck finding him, but do find him. He's push bike, Samuel Fox coffee. I mentioned. Oh, also Hannah Williams of Hannah Williams and the Affirmations fame is on The Voice. Now I watched the first ones, but I don't watch many of these reality things. But she's doing very well. She's got a fantastic voice, and she's lovely. So that's good. Okay, let's get rid of that. I might do a cover. Ooh, that's horrible. I'd like to do a cover, but I have a real affinity with this next song because it was written by my brother. The one and only Clayton Blizzard. What the fuck's going on? The one and only CLB. He doesn't act much like a lizard. Also, I haven't done any sustained singing for this long, so I'm starting to feel it in my voices a bit. Which is why I'd also like to give a shout out to the fantastic Ruth Royal, who is Paper Dragon. She records with Ruth Royal on her own as well. She's also a singing teacher and a vocal coach. She's very good. She wrote a book, which I should have to hand. Woefully unprepared, but this is Heybus. This is how he rolls. Ich bin Heybus. So shout out to Ruth Royal. This is a cover of a song. I frothed over. So this song is by my brother, Clayton Blizzard. We both had a very similar upbringing, same parents and everything. And it was very religious, very Catholic. So I went to church every Sunday and Holy Day of Obligation for the first 17 years of my life before I said, no, this whole thing smacks of social control rather than spiritual development. And my brother wrote the song about the church, about Catholicism, about God essentially, which I have a great affinity with, so I will play it as well. And he's my brother, so I'm pretty sure he's not going to do me for copyright. You're not going to do me, are you, kid? Oh, whatever, I owe you a beer. So there's a song about religion, it's called There Is No God. Last night in a dream, an angel came to me to bring unto me a message of wisdom and peace. Now that I know it's not just for me, I have to share it. So here it is. There's no God in the sky, no white guy on a cloud, but the universe still expands and the earth keeps spinning round. So get off your knees, forget all your pleas, now you are free. God is not your dad, you were not born sinners. So keep on kneeling if you want, but I'm standing up. All matter is energy, is a slow vibration. At atomic level there's no separation. God is the 90% of our brain that we don't use. 'Cause all that is solid melts into air. Possibilities are limitless. With constant change it's natural to be afraid sometimes. Reaching for things we can't grasp yet, 'cause language is inadequate. But we're everywhere, we're multiple, we're infinite. And the angel spake again, saying unto me, You were born free, and then you got cheated out of half of it. Check this parable. Placebos work because our minds are powerful, able to discern reality but aware we experience it subjectively. Conscious of the absurdity of the duality we live by, we can always suspend disbelief. So orthodox is constraint, but it's also constant change. Now that's called a divine dichotomy. And my brain started to bleed as the angel explained what the parable means, and I mostly forget my dreams quickly, but I can't remember anything else the angel told me. Sorry. Last night in a dream, an angel came to me, and I wish I could show you everything she showed me. There's no God in the sky, so we'll just have to work things out for ourselves. Whoa, whoa, yeah. There's no God in the sky. If there's a God, it's you and I. But let's be honest, it's probably you. Not me, it's more likely to be you. Unless we're all God, we're all part of the same life force God that's experiencing itself subjectively, and there is no such thing as death, and we're all one love, we're like one unit, sharing love. Good, yeah. Computer, applause. Sorry, that was for me. I don't know if you wanted to clap, but I felt I needed one. Not necessarily deserved, certainly wanted. So let's see. Language is funny, isn't it? It's interesting how different phrases in different regions. For example, like I really like when you've got a drink in each hand. My sister-in-law, the wonderful Eva Splendid Harriman, she calls it double parked. You're holding someone else's drink for you, double parked. Or one thing I quite like, Glasgow handcuffs. It's quite a good one. Or if you're in America, double fisting. Fucking Americans, man. What are you going to do? I mean, that means something very different over here. Good, okay, set list. Let's have a look at the set list. Let's see where we're at with the set list. Played that. Yeah?
Hannah and Aaron got engaged 1 year ago yesterday.
Oh wow, so very good friend Hannah and Aaron, a year ago yesterday, we were in the snow in French Alps somewhere. Swiss Alps, French Alps, and we were snowboarding, and Aaron proposed to his beautiful then girlfriend, now fiance, Hannah. So if they're watching, happy year since you got engaged. Sorry, it's been so COVID-y. I mean, it wasn't my fault, but I feel partly responsible. So well done them. What are we at now? Do you know what? Let's have a look here. I'm going to do a couple more songs and then I'm going to bugger off. And the first one is going to be... Oh, do I write this up? Yeah, fuck it, I'll play it. This is one about a girl who doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I don't know why. But, you know, people move on, people, you know. But this is about someone I love very, very deeply, very dearly. And we no longer have any communication, but life's a rich tapestry, isn't it? So this is, it's called Pixie Song. More optimistic, like skinny jeans on a fat kid, wearing suntan lotion in the rain. You shook me from my reverie when I was clinging to my misery, telling myself I could feel no pain. You told me life is more about the people you call friends than the icy drinks dispenser on your yacht. A lot of those are happy with the fuck all that they've got. I said that's just, I played that all totally wrong. And I could have restarted, I could have tried and got through it, but I've not. Do I abandon the song? No, fuck it, we're gonna carry on. Empathy's not my strong point, far too self-obsessed. Never paid attention to how you feel. Sorry that I made you cry the day of the laser quest. But baby, did you see? I won the laser quest. You said I don't care. So what? You're a tool. What? Yes, you won. Well done. You told me to love like no one's watching, dance like you've not been hurt, but the camera's always watching, and I dance till I rip my shirt. I'll clear a pretty big conclusion from a standing start. Argue with you when you're not even there, and then break my own heart. Ooh, ow. Heartbreak is the worst. But I still miss you in the morning when I wake up on my own. The absence of your laughter, it's a cold and empty sound. You're the one that saved me, and I'd like you to know I love you, yes, I loved you, perhaps enough to let you go. But bye now, tatty bye, hope you're alright. Maybe we can see each other again one day. Don't mind this, it's totally up to you. That's kind of how that one ends. I can't even, sorry about that. I spent too long thinking about what I would do. I'm rambling now. This is genuinely very weird. It's very weird because I have. What's what? Everyone wants Teacup. I'm not going to play the song. I hate that song. Huh? Why? Because it's a bit rapey. It's a song that I wrote before #MeToo. Before, and it's not. And I know. It's funny. It's about S&M, and it's not rapey. But I'm not. I'm sorry. I really don't want to. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll play the hit single. Play a single. So this is for this next one. This is called Gloucester Road. Almost Devon in the west of England, with the Cotswold Mountains, Avon Gorge and River. Life is old there, older than Henley's, younger than the Mendips where the cider grows on trees. Gloucester Road, take me home to the place I belong, in the west of England, in a town called Bristol. Take me home, Gloucester Road, 'cause all my memories gather round there. The Bristol Channel, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of scrumpy fucking teardrops in my eye. Gloucester Road, take my home to the place I belong, in the west of England, in a town called Bristol. Take me home, Gloucester Road. I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. Jack FM reminds me of a home far away. Driving down the M5, get a feeling that I should have took the A38. The A38, mate, that's Gloucester Road. Take me home to the place where I belong, in the west of England, in a town called Bristol. Take me home, Gloucester Road. Come take me home, down Gloucester. That is a song I wrote about Bristol. There are people that will suggest if you just take someone else's chord progression and melody and put your own words to it, it's not technically writing your own song. To those people, I say, a pox upon you. I'm going to do one more. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock now. Need another hat? Don't need another hat. Yeah. One more. Fuck it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I put on some COVID weight. So I'm going to leave you with this now. I hope that I hope I don't get censored for having my shirt off. I really do. So I've been Heybus, aka Andrew Stephen McGillen, aka Blade, aka the Leaping Gaylord of Palmer's Green from a while ago. I'm going to finish with this. Thank you so much for your attention, for your support. I hope that everyone's feeling okay. I hope that maybe I put a smile on your face, a spring in your step. You know, I'm just here with a nerves of steel, heart of gold and a knob of batter. And I'm going to play one more song and then I'm going to get drunk. But like happy drunk, not gin drunk. I had sparkly braces on as well, they've fucked it. So, close enough, good enough for folk. So if I've not given you a shout out and I said you will, I'm sorry. Shout out to anyone who knows me. Big shout out to Audiotrope. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Shanty, peace and love. Hey there, Heybus. I heard a sweet voice say, hey there, Heybus. Who is that? This is your lucky day. A hot bowl of soup is waiting. A hot bowl of soup and a shave. Hey there, Heybus. We picked you to save. Can't you hear the flat pack horns? Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Can't you hear the bells? Ding. Even you could be reborn, you naughty ne'er-do-well. And if you don't get out of that gutter before the next big rain, well then, my friend Heybus, you're gonna wash right down the drain. Up, up, come on, get up off your feet. If you can only make it from your hands to your knees, then I know you can make it to your feet. Hey there, Heybus. I said to myself, I said, hey now, Heybus, why don't they go save somebody else? You see, I got no job to go to. I don't work and I don't get paid. I got a bottle of wine, I'm feeling fine. And I believe I've got it made. I'd like to thank all you good people for listening to me play. But you know, my friends call me Heybus, and I believe I've got it made. Don't need nobody, I do believe I've got it made. They call me Heybus, and I believe I've got it made.
Heybus, I talk for the people when I do say they want one more, my man.
One more?
They do, they want one more. It's not for me to say they do.
One more. What else have I got? Okay, I'll do one.
Oh, your Audiotrope people, they're asking for more as well, my man.
So I might put, I'll tell you what, let's put I mean, I thought I was just going to go, it's getting a bit chilly. I'll put my waistcoat back on. Okay, I've got one more for you. I've got one more. I think you'll like it. Because there's a lot of truth in all of my songs. I only ever tell the truth. This is about the time I met the Dalai Lama. Yeah. And I reckon this is probably going to be my last one. Come on everybody, try to love one another. Jesus said that and then they nailed him to a tree. Free your mind and your ass will surely follow, and that's the only way to give your ass up for free. But it's nice to be nice, try to lend a helping hand. It's nice to be nice, don't go giving it the big un. Wednesday morning I met the Dalai Lama. These are the wise words he imparted to me. There is no way to happiness, happiness is the way. Let your mind go loose, let your ass be free. At least I think that's what he said. My Tibetan ain't what it should be. I'm pretty sure that he did say, don't go acting like a cunt. I was like, language, holiness. So I watched Russell Brand and I signed all the petitions, but the polar caps are melting and the bees are all dead. I'm an armchair activist that's got to account for something. All the biggest battles, they're in their own heads. Yes, it's nice to be nice. Starting with yourself. It's nice to be nice. Don't go giving it a big un. And I was like, alright, your holiness, I fucking got this. So I'm trying to be less needy and I'm trying to be less greedy, and I'm gonna help the homeless, yeah, I'm gonna be more feedy, and I'll go on all the marches till my feet get sore, trying to make a difference, be the change I wanna see. Make me stand in the elections and I'll have you voting green. Recycle all the litter, yeah, I'll keep the place clean. I'll adopt a granny and adopt a polar bear, be a doctor to the sick and take the orphans into care. If you come round to my house, I'll make you a cup of tea. I'll lobby global leaders and I'll end austerity. I'll run a soup kitchen, get the bankers on the run, tackle global corporations, and I'll run the marathon. And the Dalai Lama looked over at me, said, Heybus, calm the fuck down. It's simple. Everyone's got a skill, everyone's got a talent. You just got to work out what that is. You've got to try and share it with the world in a loving way. You've got to search for the hero inside yourself. Take my words and write a song. Oh, and Heybus, if you write the right song, maybe everybody sat at home will sing along. So I wrote this song in the immortal words of the Dalai Lama. If you feel like joining in, I'm going to sing the chorus through a few times. Please join in. Oh, it's nice to be nice. Don't go acting like a cunt. It's nice to be nice. Don't go giving it the big un, everybody. Oh, it's nice to be nice. Don't go acting like a cunt. It's nice to be nice. Don't go giving it the one more. Oh, it's nice to be nice. Don't go acting like a cunt. Oh, it's nice to be nice. Don't go giving it the big un. Yeah! It's nice to be nice. Don't go
Acting like a cunt.
Oh, it's nice to be nice. Don't go giving it the big un. Thank you very much. I've been Heybus. You, I can only assume, have been a beautiful audience. I dare say you have.
They have me.
They have me.
Yeah, they have. They've loved you, bro.
There was one song, a new one I was going to play, but I completely forgot about. So,
Computer, applause. Nailed it.
Computer, please open the venue. I'll leave you with this.
You are listening to Heybus coming straight out of the venue. Big shout out to Audiotrope. One love. Carry on Heybus. Who's the man? You the man. That's who.
Okay, is everyone gone? I'm just, there's part of me that wants to play that other song anyway.
Are they still online?
Yeah. He said he'd leave it going. Like, I think people struggle to fill an hour. I struggle to not waffle on for an hour. I am going to play this last song. For me, because I want to practice it. Guitar first, then. This really is going to be my last one. I don't even know if anyone's still watching. This is called Singled Out. I like the feeling that you get when you feel the windscreen washers on your car. Or the sense of satisfaction brought upon by finishing a list. It's... Oh, God damn it. Do you know what? I'm tired. I don't know if anyone's listening. I really want to practice this song, and I just forgot the words. Yeah. Okay. Are people still listening?
You're not just a piece of meat, bro, but for the people.
Matt's just said I've got to play teacup. Fucking... Alright. Alright. Play, monkey, play. So this is for everyone that requested it, if you're still there. I got dumped by text just the other day. I asked if it was cause I wanted to tie you up. What? A lot of people do it. You said a lot of people read the Daily Mail. Now I don't know what to think. I think if I iron out all of my kinks, I won't be as interesting on Facebook. I never meant to hurt you, my darling, but you forgot the safety word. Didn't mean to hurt you, my lover, but you forgot the safety word. Oh, it was teacup. Teacup, cup, cup. Teacup, cup. Teacup, cup. Teacup, cup. Teacup, cup, cup. Teacup, teacup, cup. I got dumped by text just the other day. You told me that you met somebody else, someone who treats you like a lady. What about when I tied you up? I put a gimp mask on and then I covered you in cheese spread. If that's not what a lady wants, I don't know what to think. I think if I iron out all of my kinks, I won't be as interesting on MySpace. That's how old this song is. MySpace when I wrote it. I never meant to hurt you, my darling, but you forgot the safety word. Didn't mean to hurt you, my lover, but you forgot the safety word. Oh, it was teacup. Teacup, cup, cup. Teacup, 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 come to the beat, surrender. Teacup, cup, teacup, cup. Don't fuck it up next time.
Well done.
Computer, applause. That's it, I'm out. I'm gonna go and get nicely toasted, a few beers, probably a smoke, hang out with my good buddy Matty, and then I'll go back to my van and I'll be on my own again. But I've had so much fun doing this. I hope that it's been amusing for you. I just saw a little heart, love hearts. Is that Ava? Right, Aves? Thanks for all the hearts. There's Matty in the background there, look at him. I didn't even kick the fucking thing. I was gonna say.
Ali Webster would love a shout out.
Ali Webster would love a shout out. Ali Webster. Ali Webster, this one's for you. Ah. Oh, that's... Do you know what? You should probably, if you get to 44, you should probably warm up your hip flexors before you start trying to... Okay, good. This really could continue indefinitely. So I should probably fuck off because...
when the world's not so crazy, we'll get all those lovely people for a gig at the venue indoors, real time.
Look at I've got proper fat mind, haven't I?
Heybus.
I've got proper chubby mind, haven't I? Oh gosh. Alright, well look, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hit stop. Oh, I was on the wrong screen the whole time. Stop streaming.